Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel. Before I invented flu powder.
Rally behind strength and you can't go wrong. What was that? An intruder!
Revelio. Revelio. Stupefy. Incendio. There. I'm not going to hurt you.
I don't trust Ranrock. I'll tell you that.
Revelio.
I've been studying Salazar Slytherin.
Revelio. Revelio. Stupefy. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Defendo. CORSAIR. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Assignment's all finished.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
That Ray's girl thinks she can fly better than anyone.
Oh, have fun and fly! You must try.
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
a moment. Please come and talk to Deke.
Everything's all right now.
Spare a moment. Deke has an idea to share with you.
I'll look after you.
How do elves know when?
What do you want? Leave me, please. Just make your point. I will talk about this.
I adore you.
Revelio.
Wish not. Space to spread outwards.
Confringo.
Library at least keep me sure as peace and quiet.
All those
This is my sister's first year.
Hello, Samantha. Are you here for someone as court? Yes.
I to top that? Accio! What was I thinking? That was sensational! Accio! Yes!
Accio!
How am I to top that? That settles it, then. After your poor show against Nat...
Don't...
I...
Excellent work today. Class dismissed.
Ugh. Can't say I'm terribly fond of all the
I take it you're ready to learn.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead. Try it on the pumpkins.
I haven't decided quite yet, but I do find magical beasts fascinating.
I believe that when, as well as how one...
Of course, Professor. When did your path become clear?
I read in the Prophet about a wizard who'd been selling alchemy eggs and disappeared in the mountains near my home. I knew of the alchemy. I wondered if it was possible that an alchemy could be so nearby. Hence, I went to find it.
What? Seems quite a challenge finding an alchemy in the mountains.
It was. After a few days, during which my parents grew increasingly annoyed at my absence, I found what little remained of the wizard. He was near a tree hut.
What did you do with them?
Nothing. Only poachers. I hid.
That sounds incredible.
Indeed. I knew in that moment. Now, I trust that I have answered your question. You would do well to continue your study of beasts, regardless of your chosen path. Beasts and all that they provide will vastly improve your life, and perhaps one day even save it.
I shall remember that, Professor. Thank you. Revelio.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like... Excellent. You have it well in hand.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
You'll never believe what
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
Revelio!
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
Bombarda!
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further, but if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot. I didn't hear anything.
She was humming again.
Oh, that's fine.
Revelio.
Of course I was bothered. The night-
Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio.
When you have a moment, please come and talk to Deke.
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deke thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds like a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. What do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room, one male, one female. Deke suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but well...
Deke has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts ground. Then you'll need to purchase a spell. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deke.
Professor Howard will never believe this. I'll look after you. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
It's a good thing we have all.
Ah, it's always nice to see a familiar face.
Now I can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the thestrals. Revelio.
Only I can invent a new
Revelio.
Pardon me? Might I...
Hello. Is there something I can help you with?
How do you do? I'm Satirissa Tugwood, and I have an exciting business proposition for... Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my obvious esteemed lineage would be in business. But I only want to help the less fortunate.
That's incredibly nice of you.
Oh, there's more. You see, I've been experimenting with a new beauty cream. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pustules plaguing our poor pubescent classmates. But I've run out of the key ingredient, Bubatuba pus. Bubatubas do grow in the Forbidden Forest, however. If only I could pay someone to collect a few for me.
I can try and find some for you if I have the time.
Marvellous. I only need a few Bubatubas, but they grow wild, so you'll have to look around. Our spotty classmates are counting on you, so you mustn't tarry.
Into the Forbidden Forest for Bubatubas. I hope it's worth the risk.
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogwarts?
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I... Blue powder?
These rocks have seen better days. This is where Sakurissa said to go. And where are those Bubatubas? Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness.
Learn that in first school, did ya?
Bingo!
You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart? Potato!
Revelio.
You haven't the knack at all!
Stupefy. Revelio.
Bingo!
Potato. Just my luck. Tron. Confringo! Bombarda! Incendio! Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Protego! Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Revelio.
They come after me. I'll pick them like a knobtail.
That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now. Revelio.
Protego! That's the best you can do, Incendio!
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
You will no Bringo! That was a mistake! Incendio!
This place has seen better days. Revelio. Revelio.
The curiosity they teach at Hogwarts will not serve you well. Betting on the dragon fight was the best decision I've made yet.
Just because I'm a poacher doesn't mean I dislike beasts. We had a measle at our house.
Be it upon your heads when our expectations take flight like festivals. Be it upon your confidence.
Revelio.
Ourselves, how on earth are we to forge a plan to defeat our enemy? I put forth a fine approach of how we should proceed, and it's simply ludicrous that I'm being defied at every turn.
Best in the world.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and Did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poacher spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it? Revelio.
I'm not entirely sure. But look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Revelio. Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land. Lumos.
Lumos!
Months ago, I had a brooch. Nice it was. Sparkled like...
I haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over them.
It's Totalis.
I've heard centaurs quieter than you.
Petrificus totalis.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name?
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted.
That's a brilliant idea.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, stroking a Petrificus totalis. Revenue. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I think
Petrificus totalis.
we may have an intruder in our midst.
Revelio. Revelio.
Always got me roots about me.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her odds, shall we? a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Hello, Hamora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The elements of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Lumos. Let's make them count.
What I wouldn't give to be a Demiguise right now.
Careful! Ramroll will want his dragon intact!
Trificus Totalis.
Roll you up!
Is that you, Roy?
Don't think you'll get out of here! What have you done?
Let me over!
Confringo. Revelio.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend.
You made a mistake.
There.
See how you like this?
Stupefy.
Aha! There! Stop fighting around like a pennywig!
Crucial.
So, the hunt begins. So,
Is that the best you can do? Bombarder, you don't want to try that again.
some sort of dark magic, I presume.
Is this what I'm teaching?
Now, this has become
Confringo.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
This way.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Saccharissa!
Splendid. I hope it wasn't too much trouble. May I have them?
Of course. Happy to have found them for you.
Thank you. And your payment, of course. Now I can begin perfecting my potion to save our poor pimply peers. Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our unsightly spotty classmates. One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to...
I shall.
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them. You're doing well breeding beasts. Perhaps you should try.
There. I'm not going to hurt you.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Revelio. Revelio.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Going for a swim?
Goodness, can't.
You're a liaison to the mer people.
I'm Nerida, by the way. We didn't.
Yes, of course.
And you?
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. I feel.
I'm in.
I tried to.
What? What?
I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
Revelio. Revelio. So this is the underground harbour. Revelio. That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something.
Did she now?
Quiz.
Hence, none of the other students will try. They don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The golden snidget.
Correct! The snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
Felix Felicis.
Well done! Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organised competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct! According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The bludger.
I'm sorry, but the correct answer was the quaffle. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice potion allows the drinker to change species.
True.
Actually, the answer was false. While Polyjuice potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
The International Confederation of Wizards.
No, that's incorrect. The answer was the Wizards' Council. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Peruvian Vipertooth.
Brilliant! Though the Vipertooth is who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Hengist of Woodcroft.
That's right! It is believed the hide behind
A demi-guise.
Yes! While the hide behind has the power of invisibility, what is the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
The Patronus charm.
Well done. The only known survivor of a letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius Belby, who was on holiday in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
Laverne de Montmorency.
That's incorrect. The answer I was looking for. One of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured. What does the Hogwarts motto?
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct. In Latin, which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
The rune spore.
That's right. According to parcel mouths, each of the rune's paws' 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny's School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Mount Greylock.
Well done! The American school was founded in the 17th century by Isolde Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
We're lucky we get to use brooms.
Revelio.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress, so...
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly,
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to an ex-aura in Upper Hogsfield connected in any way to Professor Fig? I can't begin to imagine what that was about.
Professor Fig has encouraged me to explore when I can in an effort to complete my field guide.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Reparo! Confringo! Levioso! Revelio!
Who would have thought Uncle Ron said?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio! Aloha Mora! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Levioso! Aloha Mora! Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Accio. Depulso. Revelio. Lumos.
It's hardly worth studying for potions.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
It's getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
Are you?
Hello.
Lumos.
That reminds me. Did Scrivener say we could score
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned?
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies in it. What I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul smell is a sign of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Confringo!
At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio!
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Revelio! Accio!
This room is taller than it looks.
Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Revelio!
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better
Revelio.
tonight.
Incendio! Accio! Bombarda! Accio! Accio! Revelio!
Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Revelio!
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read
Incendio.
about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then were abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Revelio!
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Revelio! Depulso! Accio! Depulso! Accio! Bombarda! Revelio! Bombarda! Revelio! There's something here by the altar. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Bombarda! Accio! Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
What did you find?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with it. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Revelio. Incendio. Confringo. Incendio. Leviosa. Depulso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. I need to find a safe way across. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety bone bridge complete. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Oh. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced a space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. I have the report if you want to have a look. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
I'd be interested.
It's worth.
Do you? Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I am.
Revelio.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Barricade. Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Incendio.
This looks different than what we faced before.
Imperio.
Levioso. Descendo.
Potato. Stupefy.
Stendo.
Riders can make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it?
Confringo!
Incendio!
Appears some of these stone tablets have 2 rune symbols. That has to mean something.
Revelio! Incendio! Confringo! Wingardium Leviosa! Wingardium Leviosa. Deposit. Revelio.
Perhaps we need to pull the handles and leave
Revelio.
the symbols on the tablets. This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time. Accio! Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio!
That worked. Keep going.
Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Revelio. Imperial.
Ringo.
Potato. Stupefy.
Ringo.
Crucio. That spell got my attention.
Imperial. For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Sebastian! The relic! Look!
Could it be?
The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my
Revelio.
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
Sebastian's right. We need that relic.
I'm sorry. My mind is made up.
Are you willing to sacrifice your friendship over this?
I might be. How could I choose to stand by and watch him do this?
What if the choice wasn't yours? You wouldn't be to blame for what happens.
What in the world are you suggesting? Imperium?
That's what I'm saying. I would take all responsibility. This could save your friendship. I know how to cast it. Sebastian taught me. But I won't do it unless you agree.
This is insanity. I can't believe you would ask this of me.
Sebastian is never going to give up trying to cure Anne. If you try and stop him now, he'll never forgive you.
Fine. This is unfathomable. But I suppose if you want that responsibility, it may just save what is left of my friendship with Sebastian. Remember, this is what I was telling you about the dark arts. They come with a cost. You may well regret making this choice. Do what you have to do. Cast it. Before I change my mind.
Imperio! Step aside, Ominous. Stay in place until we're out of sight.
I will.
Sebastian, come on.
What did you do?
Imperio. It was the only way to get out of here without a fight. Revelio.
I'm sorry.
Sebastian, we have to go.
Did we do the wrong thing?
You need the relic.
I know. But not like this.
Ominous and I agreed. Surely there's a difference between casting Imperio on someone without their knowledge and casting it with permission. Revelio.
I do, but...
I've taken full responsibility. You have my word.
We've always looked out for each other, Ominous and I. I hope he knows that. How long will the spell last? How long must Ominous stay in the tomb?
The curse is lifted already. He'll easily find his way out of the catacomb just as we did. He'll be all right, Sebastian.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done to get this relic. She thinks like Ominous, but it only upset her. Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke! Over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Stay back! Keep out the way!
There's nowhere to go.
We have to fight!
Come, Ringo! Keep out of short range, Ringo! You won't get away with that. I will have my revenge!
Confringo!
Got it!
Bombarda!
Get it! Smoke shot!
She'll not win here.
Confringo!
Confringo! Bombarda!
We'll make them retreat.
I won't rest.
Is that it?
Confringo!
Nice try.
Sebastian, you fool! Stop!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr.
What, Sebastian?
Sebastian and I have...
This, that you are defending Sebastian? Sebastian is to come nowhere near... If I hear that... Why, Sebastian?
Revelio.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh. That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an hour when I have news.
Revelio. Revelio. I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean to blame?
Years ago, the Phoenix was the... When Deke hesitated. As Deke punished himself, Deke suspects that Deke stayed on that cliffside.
What a horrible tale, Deke.
Deke often won. Deke feels fortunate.
I'd like...
Of course.
Actually...
You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Revelio.
Dick thinks you should be proud of
Revelio.
all the potions you've brewed.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
So frustrating. You wanted to... I had hoped... Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been any.
You know what it was.
I am allowed...
Careful. Officer Singer. Sheebury.
But mother!
My little...
If... She... And...
We're making good progress. We can't...
I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow. No. Thank you for being here during that rather
Revelio.
odd conversation.
Off on another adventure, are we?
I wouldn't be trapped here with you. Now, excuse me.
Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Don't you fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Hello. I'm sorry about your moon.
Ghana. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are unscrupulous.
I should try and rescue Garniff's moon calf. It sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
Over here.
Oh, I do hope Mary and her neighbor...
Excuse me. Spider.
I don't know what...
I'll try. This is... exact.
Merlin.
That's a good... Rookwood.
I shan't. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
This must be Arranshire. I'd best keep an eye out for spiders. Revelio. Protego. Incendio. Defender. Bombarda. Even more aggressive than I'd expected. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. Protego. Confringo. Surely that's the last of them. Not Revelio. Oh no, this must be Mary. Poor woman. If Mary was breeding these things in her cellar, that means there are more underground. I'll need to destroy every last spider in that cellar if this is to end. Revelio! Revelio! If this is where Mary bred the spiders, they're not here now. This isn't a good sign. These spiders have gone somewhere. A ladder. Not sure I want to know where this leads. I'd best be ready for whatever I may find down there. Exacts. I need to find and destroy all of these before the situation gets even worse. Defendo! Protego! Incendio! Defendo! Confringo! Bombardo! Revelio! Not my fault you're a deadly great spider. Protego! Confringo! Incendio! Revelio! That's one exact destroyed. I should get the rest. I hate to think that they see me, but I don't see them. Revelio! These eggs half finished, but I need to destroy all of the egg sacs. Protego! Confringo! Incendio! Revelio. Revelio.
I have some promising news about the location of our Hebridean dragon friend and where to return her you-know-what. Meet me in the town circle in Hogsmeade.
Incendio. Protego. Confringo. the last of the spider sacks. I suppose I know what happened to Mary Portman now. She was breeding the spiders.
Confringo! Incendio! Defendo!
Ugh. Shame you're so foul.
Whoa.
I hope that's the last spider.
Imperio!
Crucio.
Levioso! Accio! Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio!
Oh, wait. That's the last one. And she's angry.
Levioso! Imperio!
Crucio.
Potato!
Stupefy.
Levioso! Incendio! Confringo!
I'll be having nightmares for the rest of my life after that.
Revelio!
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Mr. I am sorry.
To dearly departed Mary.
Can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Poachers? Garniff was right then. I'd better be careful.
It's all about having a keen eye. Time in.
Quadruplicus totalis.
Confringo! That's just it! Stop that! That's proper feeble, that is!
Potato! Confringo! All need to be... Incendio! Slow! You feel a burning... Confringo! Incendio! Are you even...
Goblin Elm.
That's it! Confringo!
Imperial! I'll watch the light go out of your eyes. Confringo!
Potato!
You just got lucky! Head in the clouds, this one!
Leviosa!
Lummy little fool! Potato! Reducto!
Crucial.
I'll not be your marionette! You've the brains of a troll, you have!
You're not going to like this.
Potato! Levioso!
It's shameful what you've done to...
Revelio! Aloha Mora.
Now then, which one of you is Biscuit?
Revelio.
Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
Revelio.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
Revelio.
Everything's all right now. All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garniff, shall we? Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio.
What will I do without her?
Gone if.
You have!
If it were.
You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind. Biscuit and I can't thank you enough.